Great start from North. This is tactical brilliance. They've completely outplayed Astralis at this point in the game. And how do you get back into it now? AZ is a bit confused, and he's going to go down, but there is a huge flank coming in from Config. And if anyone can do it, it probably is him. Now Dupree's up on the high ground. They're gunning for this retake, but they forgot about Config, and he's sneaking up right behind Dupree, going to get the headshot. There's actually one guy defusing the bomb without a kit right now. MSL picks up to Dupree with a kill, and now it's just Cajun left. Nobody on the bomb, and oh no, Dupree falls to his death. How has that happened? Oh, they're going to have to run. That was it. He gave it his almost.
2 scouts and upgraded pistols.
Or 2 scouts. Depends a little bit how you play against these scouts. If you end up sort of having too many peak battles like this one, they line up. That's actually 3 hits. He almost gets that double kill, but in the end, they take care of him. But that's a significant amount of damage dished out by just Device there.
Well, even the tag onto MSL, he can't do anything. 2 HP. He has to just sit here and be a distraction. He's got to rely on everybody else. Valdi's got 1, but AZ has dropped down. This is getting so tough for North. Scout still in play on Dupree. That's up top. They've got to rely on Valdi to take him out. He's pushing up through Old Hell.
Yeah, but look at Glaive. He's actually flanking all the way around, so he's going to come in from the same position that Valder is. Good kill from him, and he's still got some health to work with, so this is not looking so bad for North once they can get the bomb down. I think that's the big key right now. Get it planted and see if what's going to work.
They've recovered nicely. The problem is it's essentially a 2-on-2. MSL has been sat in the same spot. He's just basically saying, I cover this choke point. Glaive's got to make something happen, get some damage done, but he's brought low as well. Molotov out, and that should be it. That kill from MSL at the end seals it. North survives, is taking it back up.
Gotta wonder if that's a map-specific thing that Dupree's just said, listen, you know, I don't mind being the main AWP, but just not on train.
Yeah, very, very well could be. Oh, look at the fast pace they're coming out with, though. Zipnix, this is a specialty. 1 kill, Dupree gets in, he falls, but Zipnix is able to add a second, and it looks like North just wants to give up this fight. Cajun's up top with the AWP. He can't be the one to commit, but he's just looking for picks, and he's found 1. So this isn't all bad for North with that pace they came out with.
Still waiting. Smoke is up, and Device can't really see anything. Sip's done a good job down there, but that was very patient from Cajun, waiting and expecting somebody to come in from that C connector, and certainly got that kill on Kiebu. 3 on 3 with more than a minute left, and already trying to exchange some weapons up there. They're just waiting.
Yeah, they're just going to re-hit this B bomb site, I imagine. They still have 3 smokes, and there's no utility on the CT side, and now that Astralis has no idea what's happening, they have to spread out across the map to try and find information, to try and predict, and be able to see what's coming. So they have to be honest towards that outer site, and actually North has gone away from that inner bomb site. So Zipnix does an admirable job handling that. Mentioned he's one of my favorite players in this map. The drop down to see if anyone's going to be in ladder room.
Look at how many grenades they have left, though, on North. That's so big right now. If this was just, you know, 3 on 3 with no grenades, I'd say Astralis have a pretty good chance, but they can actually block out so many of these players. Let's see if they manage to do it. MSL sneaks in with no signal at all, dares to smoke, but it's not quite quick enough. Device gets the kill, and then a bullet to the face. MSL quick on the return.
A couple of mistakes exchanged by Astralis and North into this 2-on-2, and I don't think Glaive spotted MSL. Is he going to clear that? MSL now just hiding behind the wall. Glaive gets some damage onto Config, and he finds that. MSL in a 1-on-2, and now he's been spotted out.
Oh, that's a really big issue. Goes for the spray, hits the headshot. He's been playing so well this tournament, MSL. Tapping the bomb once, Sip crouching out to the side, and MSL almost over peeking it. Could have maybe got the kill, but instead is. We'll see if that's going to be a factor in this round. Dupree very aggressive, and he's going to take down AZ. I think that bullet landed right on top of his face. I almost want to see that replay from AZ's point of view, just because I think he was so close. Had a little bit of fire taking care of Valder.
And pushing through the smoke, giving up an advantage. He does get the dink onto Config. But it's now 3 on 4 favoring Astralis. No one from North in any kind of position to take advantage of anything. MSL's above ladder. Config in team-mid, and Cajun is going to meet up with his teammate inside as well. So this is where you'd expect, again, that double drop down.
The Grand Slam, so I've been trying to
Oh yeah, that's
impose.
right. You do want that. The Grand Slam.
Yeah, the 10-ton World War II bomb that dropped on Bonkers, I was saying.
Yeah, why not?
Just seems fitting, you know.
This Molotov, so they're not going to aggressively attack Glaive, but at least is going to force him out so that he can't have a quick flank. So Dupree with the AWP is going to try and spot. There are plenty of smokes. There's 2 smokes and 4 flashbangs on the north side of things. You imagine a smoke would be dropped on that lower ramp. The tough part is they kind of missed the timing of when this could be effective, because Zipnix is now rotated back. So they have an op at long range, and they have Zipnix up in the bomb site. They're going to need a stellar individual effort to clear out this to clear out Zipnik's behind these spindles.
There's no time, but a missed shot might give them the opportunity. Sip still in the corner, and that's the bomb drop. He doesn't get the follow-up kill, but Dupree most certainly will. And now Cajun can at least get the bomb down, get the bonus money. He's in a 1 versus 3, and this is going to be almost impossible. He's boxed in behind the train, and the more time passes, the closer they get. Glaive will take him down. That's such an unenviable position to play when you're boxed in behind that train. What can you really do?
Yeah, and I think you may also be wondering exactly why there was smokes on the north side, why they weren't used. It's because as soon as players see those smokes streaming in or streaming down that ramp, they call for the Ivy so very quickly. It's just Dupree here, and the cell doesn't check it, but he responds very well with a headshot on Dupree, and everyone else is close up with these UMPs, with the FAMAs. KRB still alive, making his hand though. That allows MSL one more kill, and Glaive has somehow got to defend this, but Zipnix is here to help him out with a couple very nice critical kills.
Zipnix on point right now, getting one more in there. The headshots ringing out halfway.
So to speak, to take control of this position. Be very tough to deal with, and he's actually spammed down low HP. Molotov coming out for MSL, not going to throw it. Device is playing a dangerous game. Now he's going to drop the smoke. MSL drops down. Almost ill-advised, almost gets the kill. Dupree finds one, though. It's a 4-on-4, and MSL is low. Dupree's got to do more, and he's stuck. He has to just fight his way out, and they're above him. Doesn't realize it until it's too late.
Yes, indeed. Good spray from KRB, and they are all at the bomb site here. MSL is very low on health. If he goes down without taking anyone with him, that could be a troublesome. There he goes. The bomb denied by Glaive. That MP9 coming into play. That leaves AZ 1 versus 3, and he's going to go down to KRB. A huge risk.
The MSL, Cajun, and AZ pushing towards the inner site. Any kill out here is valuable. There's a gap in that smoke. They don't realize it, but Dupree misses his shots.
And that's just as Device had fallen back, so he couldn't even really help out. Now they do line up for Device, and he's going to pick up one. Conflict's on the other side. Device standing up. There's a bit of a headshot battle going on. Sip, though, in the B-bomb side, very low, and somehow Conflict managed to make it around the corner. Sip still winning that fight, but the bomb is planted. Grenade right on MSL's face, and he still wins the battle. Device goes down, and it's a 2-on-2. Health advantage a little bit here for Astralis, but is that going to be enough? The flashbang, it hits both of them. Missed shot from Cajun B. Just need one more kill, and it's going to be a very tricky retake here again. They don't have the kid. Great flick coming out. Cajun B taking down one, and now a lot of trouble here for Glaive. He's quickly running out of time, and he's got 2 targets to find. Making his way up the sidewalk and making a lot of noise, and they're just going to rotate back, try and buy some time. There's one kill, and then the Molotov right on the bomb, so that's it. He just has to run. Gets the kill, but it doesn't matter. Oh my God, North are just playing this so well right now.
Yeah, they're running them ragged across this map. That's great. You're exactly right. I mean, North has outplayed Astralis tactically, and also, I mean, at the moment, in these past 5 rounds or so, they've had the economic advantage. Look at Config go, and look at him drop. But same with Device. What a shot from AZ, the response. And KRB's now going to push around this smoke, trying to make something happen, but he's dropped by Cajun B, protecting his teammate that opened up the avenue for MSL to move towards the bomb train. He hasn't seen anything because of the smoke. The op still ringing true, but so much damage onto Dupree and Glaive, and all of Astralis once again caught in a choke point on the wrong side of the smoke.
Definitely don't want that. 3-on-3, but the health heavily favoring North at the moment. The bomb attempted here, and looks like it's going to be successful as well. Nobody can stop it. MSL now ready and waiting. Gonna fall all the way back here to cover it. And what can they do? They don't have a smoke for the defuse. They have a Molotov, but that's not quite the same thing. And Valder's got a very good angle here. The spray comes in. He almost gets Glaive. Headshot in return instead. MSL within hearing range. Here when someone tab it. There's one kill. Goes for a second. MSL coming up big with the double, and Sip now on the bomb, ready and waiting. And it's going to be the headshot for the 11-4 finish here in favor of North. I mean, on yet. 3 people are going to come running through. AC still standing his ground and doing it well. There's the headshot. Cajun pushing through, getting one more. So as you said, the main thrust almost completely dismantled at this point. Astralis, they must win this round if they want any chance of making a comeback. It's now or never. Glaive is going to take a headshot. As Sip is dropping low, and he's going to lose to Config. Glaive again, making it work. Still a 2-on-3, but now he's alone. And this just is not working out. A bit of a long-range battle. They should just be waiting or encapsulate him. Valder taking him down for the... Would they not? It is up to Astralis after all to put the bomb down, and Dupree's just reminded himself that. We forgot something in the meantime. 30 seconds here, and now they're starting to see if they can maybe set up for some sort of crunch on the A-bomb side. This would work so much better if they had more grenades, but it's all they've got.
If AZ goes down, MSL's pretty much dead as well. So big roll for AZ, and actually he turns away. They're going to get a lot of ground. They're going to be able to turn this corner. MSL's in danger. AZ wins the first one. Careby now peeking with the Deagle, finds both. That's exactly why, and Dupree adds on. This is brilliant now from Astralis as the Deagles shut him down. And it's just that one decision from AZ to head over towards the back of the train that allows him to get that angle.
Careby with an impressive triple in the round. And Valda back here, nothing he could do at this point in time with the FAMAS. Just gonna have to try and trek out of there. That is such a crazy round. Just waiting almost the entirety of the round, hoping. And then when they finally get the word go, then it works really well.
You've got to be hard. AZ will be. AZ's got the angle now, gonna drop the smoke, but I think Glaive's gonna beat that. Actually spots the leg, goes for the spam, gets one, and massive damage onto Glaive. Oh, Device has got to be frustrated. He didn't deserve that. He just peeks right into it.
And that's so critical when you're just at that edge and you hear the smoke coming in, you have, you know, less than a second to make up your mind. And arguably they made the wrong choice, you know. Maybe they could have tried to fight him through the smoke. Just say, all right, well, we've already got two people here, so let's just go for it. They're in main, and they go for the peek. Cajun goes down immediately. Not ready for that boost. Dupree will take the kill. Now they got 40 seconds left, but if they start to go for B, which I think they will, MSL and Valda have such a great setup. I love this because all the focus is going to be on MSL, and chances are they're going to forget to check Valda.
Well, also, you're not going to expect two players at this stage in the game with that kill towards outside to be close up. You might expect one close and one farther, and that's where it can get real nasty.
Look at, he's almost a beacon up on that train. He's just saying, yeah, you know, just come and fight me and see what happens. MSL ready and waiting. The spray is in. He's going to get one, and very low health. Down on the low ground, it's Valda, and he did get checked. He goes down, but MSL still got a couple of bullets left. He gets one more headshot in there with 4 seconds left. The bomb is dropped, and that's the round. Glaive can't do anything. He has to back off. Again,
Grander contacts. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Might be 2 teams or so. Cajun's going to get forced out by a Molotov, and the smokes that Astralis are setting up in the bomb train might actually help him. He's going to take that fight, finds one, re-peeks into the op of Dupree, hits a nice shot, and the rest of North hasn't really presented themselves. There's Config up top, dinks the opper, spraying down the bomb planter, almost gets it on Device. And he's trying to find it through the smoke, but it's returned.
3 versus 3 as MSL gets the kill, but they don't check the corner, and AC goes down. Valda and MSL, this would be one hell of a steal if they could pull it off. They do not have any smokes left, and as you can tell, Valda is quite far away. He's going to try and grenade his way down, jumping right into Sip, and that will be it.
Some free damage. He's going to fall back, though, not too bad. Astralis is going to have to clear out Config. There's a dropped flash and a follow-up. Config looked right back into it. Glaive gets the kill. He's going to start making aggression towards the connector, and he actually adds one more onto it, and a third somehow. Glaive has had some heroics in this round, and it's all down to Valdi.
He almost could have caught 2 inside the smoke, and he's managed to sneak up. Might be able to get Sip. He's right on the other side, and that's an easy enough spray, but now the bomb is making its way down into the Pop Dog ladder, and out here, Cajun, long range. Can he stop it from going down? No, it's not going to be quick enough, and on the other side, Valda is also a little bit slow, so bomb has been planted, and retaking this now is going to be almost impossible. They have a smoke, they don't have a single kit picked up. I would say if they can't get a kill within the next 7 seconds or so, they need to stop this, and Cajun loses the AWP to Device, and Valda just has to walk out. It's so interesting how many different creative ways there are of taking that pop door, right? Because we've seen the so-called Grand Slam, or at least the double dive into Pop Dog, and we know sort of the regular pop flashes you can throw, but this is actually Glaive throwing a pop flash and jumping down with it. He's actually, the flash hits the ground, and then he's sort of right on top of it.
I think he dropped it, and then someone else threw the regular pop flash down right after it, and he went down with that one. I think that's what happened, because I saw Config turn away, and it looked like he dodged the first one. Regardless, fair play.
Nightmare unfolding here for the North team, who honestly did such an incredible job playing that T side. It was 11-4, but there's the flick coming in. They boosted a bit quicker than Cajun could get up the ladder, and he's gone dead out of the round. AZ thinking about going aggressive down here against Device. If he doesn't win this fight, that just might be the round already. Config is there to try and help him out. May it be a flashbang, and he turns around for it. Such a great idea, but doesn't work out. Device somehow gets the kill.
That's positional awareness from Device, using the trash can to be able to avoid that flashbang. It popped on the other side of it. Because he's leaned so close into it, he doesn't get blind whatsoever. Great job by Device finding a nice spot to watch for that push. And obviously the response from North all across the map is get aggressive, try and make something happen. Dupree spotted this, so it's being read. And Device is starting to hunt. Xyp9x and Careby aren't even gonna stay with the bomb. They're on the hunt as well. North need these weapons and they're not gonna be able to keep them. One more from Dupree. You can hear Zonic shout with every kill coming out for Astralis. And this comeback has been accomplished. It's gonna be 13-13. MSL goes down without a whimper. North in the first half, the great T-side they put together, tactically brilliant. This has just been fundamentally solid from Astralis, and more aggression behind these smokes. Xyp9x finds MSL. No, he doesn't. MSL's able to respond. He was cut off from his team. Great advantage here for North, and Config's gonna add one more. They're not done yet.
It's about time. MSL very quick with the reaction there. He could have easily gone down. A bit of a kill coming in on his teammate. That's 2 for 1 for Valder, but he'll take it. Even if it does leave them 2 on 3 here. Glaive and Careby. The bomb is still up by that train. So eventually they have to sort of stop by there.
This is such a sick play, though. This is Careby. I mean, he's taking a lot of risks just basically sprinting through this inner bomb site because he knows everyone's rotated away, especially because they have the bomb down. It's unlikely that anyone's going to be here. It's just Cajun and Connector. You can see him there watching the flank from the inner bomb site. But Careby, with all this time wrapping around, it will come down to luck. Is AZ still going to keep watching this angle when Careby turns the corner? Is he going to be able to spot Valdi when he crosses over?
Cajun is right there as well. They miss each other by just a second. He was just looking that way. Now, this might actually be the big opening, and Glaive is ready on the other side. If only he had a grenade Glaive to set it up, but there's the spray coming in. Cajun is down, the spray continues. Careby taking down Valder, and just like that, 2 on 1, and AC, his hands have got to be shaking right now. 25 seconds. Looking all over the place. He's very exposed here, out in the open. Goes for the spray with Glaive with a headshot instead. It's Astralis.
Yeah, but you've got to feel for North. What a lead they had at one point and not able to get anything going on this defensive side. MSL, the first point of contact, is able to find one. Again, so does Config. Can Astralis do it one more time? Can they come back from a massive deficit? MSL making a play, but Careby shuts that down. He only had 4 HP, and he's gained a massive amount of ground.
They still have a really good situation here north. Those were some beautiful flashbangs defensively. The spray is in, but Config misses. I don't even know how. Device takes him down. And now it's a 3-on-3. North, they had the lead. Those defensive flashbangs were brilliant. Nobody from Astralis could see anything. That's why they got those 2 opening kills. Now, locking it down. Astralis doing to North what North were doing to them earlier. This is the pause.
And it's quiet all across the map, so tense in these situations. And it's Dupree making the first move. He's got the most HP of his team. He's on the bomb train, but does not have the bomb, searching for any indication of where they are. And he almost lands that shot. Peeks out towards Old Bomb. There's 15 seconds left when this bomb gets planted, and Valdi is on a huge flank.
Yes, he is, and this had better pay off. They almost line up for him. He's going to go for the spray, takes down one, and now it's trouble for Astralis. Great shot from Careby. Dupree to follow it up, and just like that, again, 1 versus 2 for AC. Sees the gun barrel, hits the headshot. One more kill is all he needs, and Carby's low. Anything would do it right now. Out in the open, and he gets the kill, extending the series just a bit further. No kit, but he's going to have to defuse either way. It's only fitting, Moses, that we get to take this all the way home. 15-14. And a 30th round coming up.
Oh my lord, Cajun on Valdi, one kit, excuse me, on Config Dupree with the op. Config knows he was spotted. This is such a tough game to play. He'll take the chance once the op shot rings out and gets into better cover. Wanted to get over towards that ladder room, but Dupree has denied that at the very least.
Actually, that grenade did more damage than I thought it would, so that's very effective, especially when you got 2 FAMASs in play. Getting someone that low down is going to be big. Sees the feet and takes down MSL. Back around the train, but not quite. Cajun is too quick. Taking down Dupree. That's still a 4-on-4 then. And now, are there any more shenanigans left here for North? They currently don't have anyone who's on any kind of adventure. Maybe Config here.
Well, he just knows that they need to get some kind of advantage, positional map control advantage, because they're running out of nades. They cannot just sit back and let them have control of all the choke points. So pushing forward, he only has to watch one and he's safe from ladder. And he has to do this basically because Cajun and Valdi, both of them playing at the inner bomb site. But this kind of a setup at the moment puts a lot of pressure on AZ. There's very few positions he can sit in to watch Ivy. And if Glaive and Device lead the way and apply pressure first, This could be Astralis faking out north as well. Could force the rotate out of Cajun. And then Valdi all of a sudden is all alone.
Yeah, that's the key piece. Obviously, that's what they need to do here. Cajun, all on him to stand his ground. The smoke is up, 25 seconds. He's already falling back a bit. Oh, but there's a call. He actually stands his ground. AC might be saying, no, not quite yet. 17 seconds, and now they want to make their way in. Cajun is very worried that he's getting shot in the back. Valda goes down. There's Cajun with one, turning around. He reads the game so well. Cajun taking one more kill with 7 seconds left. They're gonna get the bomb plant anyway. He just did so much for his team. Now it's a 2-on-2. Glaive sneaking in, gets the headshot, and the follow-up.